What's up, y'all? It's Dr. Avenger, and we on another episode of Fandom X Kings interview series, where we interview, talk about anime, comics, young adult life. So today we got
Alan.
That Alan. This Alan.
That's
Very
Alan. My gamer tag
Very Alan.
it's Alan Hyperdrive on PSN for everybody that wants to hit me up.
Socials already, you know.
Yeah,
It's a brand, it's a business. All the time, every time. All right, so we're gonna start. Okay, first of all, where you from?
Originally from Chicago, Illinois.
Okay. You said originally, so.
I mean, I spent a lot of my time like in Chicago, but I've also lived in areas like New York City and.
Okay. So what made you like move to New York? Is it your family?
Yeah, just family reasons.
Family reasons? Got you. All right, so I guess the first question I want to ask: what is your favorite? What is the first anime you've seen?
The first anime that I've seen that I can remember was probably Dragon Ball. But I mean, I did watch Lupin the Third a lot because that's something like my grandfather put me onto.
Your grandfather?
Yeah. He was a big like James Bond fan, and then like as far as anime was concerned, Lupin the Third just branched like right in there.
Ooh. So watching it, should I watch it?
Oh yeah, definitely recommend it. It's literally one of my top 10 anime shows.
I thought they did like a movie on Netflix, like an animated movie. Did you see that?
Lupin the Third does have a bunch of movies, yeah. But the whole premise, Lupin the Third is just master thief, master of disguise, and like every episode he's working with like his second-hand man Jigen, who's like ex-mercenary, expert marksman with basically like any gun, and also a samurai that he like runs with that can basically cut anything. But yeah, every episode he's always like working to, one up himself from the next episode. If there's like some big rumor out there of like a target that no one else can steal, he's always gonna go for it.
Ooh, okay.
He likes the challenge. That's what it is.
Challenge accepted. I got you. All right, so you said first was Dragon Ball, and then you saw Lupin. So what's your top 3 anime?
Top 3? In animes, now that I'm older, I do like animes that focus a lot on like, visual movement. So not necessarily like with fight scenes all the time, although there are a lot of animes with good ones, but one anime that I did see recently, it was a movie, it's called Bubble, it's on Netflix.
Okay.
It's basically like a parkour anime.
Oh.
So I'm not sure if you know what parkour is.
Parkour! What do you do? I do parkour! You do? I
do parkour! Get it! But, it's like free running from point A to B, jumping over obstacles and shit.
Some people have, parachutes or something? For safety reasons, you think?
I mean, parkour doesn't always have to take place on rooftops.
Okay.
You can do parkour in the streets.
I'm like, they're wild and I can't do that.
But Bubble is a good anime that I've seen recently. It kind of reminds me of Prince of Stride. It's also another parkour anime.
Okay. Sounds cool. Okay, parkour anime. So, exactly, did they just have people parkouring or...
I mean,
they have a set plot?
It's for competition.
Competition,
Yeah, so kind of like in sports animes. Like sports anime is a big realm of anime that I enjoy. Although real life sports, with the exception of extreme sports, I don't really get into.
So I don't think you answered the question.
You said my top 3 anime. It'd probably be
your top 3. Oh yeah.
Wolf's Ring, Case Closed, and El Record 7.
El Record 7? Got you. And then other than that, let me see. Do you know about cosplay and stuff like that? Just enough as your favorite characters?
Yeah, y'all do that at conventions. Y'all dress up as your favorite characters. And I'm sure a lot of work goes into creating.
Oh yeah. So when it comes to animes and stuff like that, and cosplay, What's like your chosen character? Like, if you would dress up as or like have their abilities, who would that person be?
The person that I would dress up as and have the abilities of.
Like, you pick like top 3. I know with all those characters out there, it's hard to pick
It's
one.
a huge roster out there.
It is a huge roster.
Damn, this is hard.
I feel it. Like me personally, I like Minato, because I guess he kind of resembles me because he's
Killer Bee though.
Killer what?
Killer Bee.
For real?
Killer Bee from Naruto. After that fight with Sasuke, I seen all the skills. I needed to see.
Like he top tier. Like Zero did 3 swords. This man said 8. Or oh yeah. Like he had a sword under his leg, under his arms, on his hands,
in the arms, armpits, flexing.
Like what is this? 8 form style? Like
And then he want to stop mid fight and write bars. Like.
I feel it. Okay, so that's your favorite cosplay. Okay, what's some cartoons you watched? Like, you know, some as a kid and like maybe now.
Well, I mean, we already talked about, you know, Lupin the Third.
Wait, that's an anime or a cartoon?
Yeah, it's an anime.
Oh, okay.
I remember when I was younger, definitely like Toonami was definitely a big thing that came on Cartoon Network late at night on like Saturday nights, and you had like 4 Kids where like Yu-Gi-Oh was popping off at the time. But then, Jetix was also a thing that I remember.
Oh, that means
They had shows like Super Robot Monkey Team, Hyperforce Go, Shinzo, Shaman King.
Jackie Chan's Adventures.
Jackie Chan Adventures was a thing.
I love this television.
Then they had Beyblade.
Beyblades. I think the one that kind of resonates to you, like knowing you, Get Ed. I was like, they had the gear and everything.
Super Delivery Boy, hoverboard.
They had the gears.
And again, he kind of reminds me of like Odd from Code Lyoko. Not sure if
The
you're
one with
familiar
the
with
cat?
the show.
No way. The one sitting down?
Odd.
In the
He
chair?
dresses up in like a cat
Oh yeah, see, yeah, that's the
style
first person.
like
Oh, yeah.
armor in like the virtual world of Lyoko.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Got you. That was right. Okay. Got you. Yeah, Code Lyoko. That was an interesting show. I'm not gonna hold you.
It was.
I feel like low-key was kind of scary, and it's like you also gotta think like, did they ever have like a regular day? Because if they keep restarting the day, I feel like it's just that ends like a time loop. It seems like.
Well, yeah, that's the premise of Code Lyoko. So you have a group of kids that are like living, you know, regular school life in dormitories, but then like you have this kid Jeremy, who's like the super tech nerd of the group. He just like goes off one day and like wanders into like an abandoned factory and finds like a mega supercomputer and just starts, you know, fiddling around with it. Then he discovers Aelita, like, you know, a 3D avatar of a girl trapped inside of another world that he like gets curious about and wants to explore. Then they just become best friends toward the end of the show. But then there's a virus that's in the computer program called Xana, and Xana becomes so powerful he starts influencing things that actually happen in their world. So, you know, everything from causing major blackouts or overloads in like nuclear plants and shit, like some super chaotic, destructive stuff. And then the only way to like stop him in each episode, Jeremy and his friends like Ulrich, Odd, and Yumi, some of his classmates, they actually like go back to the factory, and Jeremy uploads their bodies into the virtual world, and then they like fight a whole bunch of like enemies and stuff to activate these things called towers, which Aelita goes into and like shuts down the virus programs.
Got you. And then let me see what else I want to ask. Do you have any hobbies?
Hobbies would include video games, longboarding, and mixed martial arts.
Mixed martial arts. Okay. I didn't know about that. At least the martial arts probably didn't know about that.
No, that's fine. I'm a big fan of boxing, kickboxing, and capoeira also.
Got you. Well, we're out of time. It was great to have you.
Thanks for having me, Wesley.
Glad you were able to come through. Like I said before, my name is D-Doc Avenger, and we on Fandom X Kings. We got the
Allen Hyperdrive.
Allen Hyperdrive. Because why go slow when you can go fast?
Okay.
Alright. Peace out.